Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Prince Automation Destination. This side Prince. So in our previous lecture of BDD Cucumber series, we discussed about how to utilize JUnit 4 for the parallel execution, and then we discussed about the challenges of JUnit 4 in the parallel execution. In case you haven't already looked into my previous video, I'll request you to go back and take a look, and I'll be sharing the link of same in the I icon. So now what we are going to cover today. So in today's session, we are going to discuss about how to integrate TestNG with BDD Cucumber, because TestNG has inbuilt feature of parallel execution. So in today's session, we will first understand how to integrate BDD with Cucumber, and in the upcoming session, we will discuss about the parallel execution. So what is the agenda for today? So we will understand how to integrate BDD with TestNG, and then different ways of triggering the test cases in BDD after integration with TestNG. Then before we move on, let us understand what are the complications of Cucumber and TestNG. Meaning, in TestNG, one test case means any method having @test annotation. So TestNG considers that as a test case. And in Cucumber, one scenario means one test case. Meaning, within the feature file, if anything start with scenario, that is considered as one test case. Now the challenge is how to convert this scenario in the form of @test. So this is what we are going to demonstrate today. So let me jump onto the code side. First of all, what we need to download this particular dependency, cucumber-testng, cucumber-testng. I'll be sharing the link of same in the description section. And this particular dependency is responsible for integration of BDD Cucumber with TestNG. Now let us move on to the runner part. So once after downloading this dependency, so what I'm going to do, I have created a sample runner, a UI test runner, which we were using previously. So it is the similar runner. I have simply copied Cucumber options. So right now I'm not using @run with. I'm simply copying Cucumber options, and rest of the things are same as it is. Now up till this point, this is the same runner like previous runner, but how to convert this in the form of TestNG. So in order to convert this in the form of TestNG, what we need to extend this particular class abstract TestNG Cucumber test. So this particular class belong to io.cucumber.testng, the dependency which we have recently downloaded. So now we need to override this particular scenarios method which belong to this abstract TestNG Cucumber test, right? So what this particular method will do, so this particular method is responsible for conversion of scenario in the form of test. So we will understand the same during the demonstration. Now we have integrated with TestNG, so we can utilize the annotations of TestNG as well. So I'm simply using the sample messages like before execution of suit, in after suit, before class and after class, to show you that how they print in the console. Now I'm going to the google.feature. So I have created one feature file, and under that I have added one feature, one scenario I mean, so where I have provided @testng. So what I'm going to do now, I'm simply going to the runner, and as like previously, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to provide the tag here because I want to run this particular test case. So when I will execute this particular test case, I'll be able to execute this test case. So we will see Chrome will get launched and it will launch Google. So this is how we can integrate TestNG with Cucumber. Now let us understand how it is converting the scenario in the form of @test. So I'm going to run the same test case in the form of debug. So I'm going to debug it once more. Now let us see what will happen. So if you will see, first of all, we will get this keyword. So using this keyword, so we are getting the features. So these are the features which are available under this resources section, and this is filters. This filters is nothing but the type of tag that we are providing, so that @ TestNG, because we provided @ TestNG. So based on this filter, it will filter out the results. Now let us go inside this particular method. So I'm going to resume this. So after this, what will happen, so it is checking, this is a ternary operator they are using. So if for example, if I validate it, we are getting some value which is not null. So it is saying if it is null, then it will return a new object, otherwise it will call this particular method. So we are going to the control will go here, and this particular method, what it will do, it will keep those scenarios which are matching @testng, right? Then after, I'm going to resume this particular thing, and the control will go to this run scenario. Why the control came here? Because this is @test, and this is default behavior of TestNG. So in TestNG, by default, one test is considered as at the rate, one method having at the rate test is considered as test case. Okay, so this is how the scenarios are getting converted in the form of at the rate test. Okay, so this is what I want to show. So I just want to resume the execution. The execution will take place. Right now, the question will come when we have integrated with TestNG. Before we move on, I want to show you like what are the execution console log. So first of all, the control is going to before suit, which is expected, then before class, and this is cucumber hook, I mean before scenario, and this is before step hook, and this is after step hook of cucumber, this is after scenario, this is after class, and this is after suit. So cucumber hooks as well as TestNG annotations are working smoothly without any interference. So let me now tell you, because we have integrated with TestNG, so we can run this particular test case using TestNG XML as well. So in this TestNG XML, because in TestNG, when we have TestNG or in plain TestNG, we can execute our test cases using TestNG XML as well. So in this case, what I have done, I have simply copied one sample TestNG XML file, and I'm now pointing to this particular runner file. So if I go here, so runner.ui test runner TestNG, so I can run the test case from here as well. So this is another way of running the test cases after integration of Cucumber with TestNG. So you see it executed the test case. There is another way, because when we will work with the CI, so we are supposed to execute the test cases using maven. So similar to what we did in case of JUnit, we will do it for the maven as well, uh, not maven, for this TestNG case as well. So we were executing the test cases using maven surefire plugin. So I have simply used the same plugin, maven surefire plugin. So instead of providing the runner, which like in case of JUnit, what we were doing, we were pointing to this runner, and then after we were providing methods as a attribute to parallel, and then thread count to run the feature files in parallel. But in this case, it is not required. So what we need to provide this suit XML file. So what it will do, we are going to point to this suit XML file. Okay, the same to TestNG XML file. And why I haven't provided any path, because this particular TestNG XML, this belongs to the root, so I'm simply going to provide it. Now how to execute this test case using maven? So I'm simply going to type ambient test. So because surefire plugin is responsible for execution of test cases, so in this configuration section of maven surefire, we are simply pointing to this TestNG XML, and it will then trigger the execution from this TestNG XML. So let us see. So you observe the same flow is getting executed, and test case we are able to execute. So in this lecture, let us quickly recap what we have covered. So we covered how to integrate Cucumber with TestNG, how the conversion of scenario is getting done into at-the-rate test. Then we discussed about how to execute it using UI test runner, and then using TestNG XML, and now using the Maven Surefire plugin. So this is what I wanted to cover as part of this video. Thank you for watching. I would request you to please like, share and subscribe. Thank you once again.